Well, welcome back, everyone. You know, a lot of us can be glued to those phones, checking those likes, checking to see those red things go away. And sometimes we actually lose our connections in a digital world. So we're going to bring on Erin Moran Wiley. She is the director and owner of the Willow Center right here in Ohio to talk about that. So welcome, Erin.
Thanks, Chris. Good to see you again.
Good to see you. All right, Erin, you know, we're connected to those phones. We're connected to the internet. We're connected to the computers. Everything seems to be a digital world these days, but everyone seems to be more lonely.
That's 100% true. Loneliness is considered by mental health professionals right now to be an epidemic in our country. And when you think of social media, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, those programs are designed to keep you scrolling, to keep you addicted so that you will eventually see ads and purchase things from the people who are putting money into that app. And it works. Humans have highly addictive brains. We do what feels good. And so it's no surprise that people get scrolling and struggle to stop. But you're 100% correct. There is a price to pay for it. And people report now more than ever, especially after COVID, feeling alone, isolated, not having connections. When surveys go out and they ask people, how many friends do you have? It's lower than ever before. People are truly disconnected. And I absolutely believe that electronics and screens have a lot to do with it.
Yeah, I guess it's what they call algorithms, right? That, you know, they kind of look to see what you scroll on or whatever, or they try to get your attention more and more and more. And by getting your attention, you're actually losing that human connection that we all need.
It's so true. You know, at the root of things, humans are mammals, and we are meant to live in tribes, communities, packs. Like, we're supposed to be in relationship with people. Back in the day, people lived in multi-generational households. If your grandparents didn't live in the house with you, they lived somewhere on your property within half a mile on the farm acreage. And nowadays, people live across the country, not in the same city, not in the same homes, sometimes don't even see each other, but maybe once a year. So I think that's where we really have to find a way to use technology to our advantage. And I really do think now, you know, something that we only dreamed of when we were kids, that you could actually look at a screen and see someone's face when you talk to them, just like the cartoon The Jetsons showed us was possible. You can do that now. I always encourage grandparents, siblings, people who want to stay connected with family to use things like FaceTime and Facebook calling on Messenger so that you can still see someone's face and have a connection with someone who's important to you.
Right. So I guess technology in a way is, I mean, it can be a blessing or a curse, right? So yeah. Technology can be used for the benefit of mankind by, you know, like you said, you know, if someone's living across the pond, you know, there's a way to chit chat and to see their face like we're doing now. You know, you're not
yes,
here
absolutely.
in the studio.
Yeah, right. Absolutely. And that still can be really meaningful in developing relationships. I think, though, we cannot underestimate the power of meeting people in person. And I do think people are tired. They're burned out because they're disconnected. They're feeling kind of sad. And so it does take an extra oomph of energy to not only reach out to someone, but to make plans so that you can connect in person. And to me, in some ways, it's almost like exercise or going to bed early or shutting off your phone. It takes some discipline to do the things that are not easy, but that are good for us. And reaching out to a friend and making plans for coffee really is a way to invest in your own well-being, happiness, and mental health.
Erin, I really like that. The fact that you just said it takes discipline. And the funny thing is, it's so easy, right?
Sometimes the easiest things are the hardest things to do.
Yeah, well, Erin, I appreciate you coming on today, giving us all pretty much a life lesson on how to, you know, use that digital world in a good way, or you could also be a curse. So, you know, thank you so much for joining us today.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
My pleasure. All right, well, don't go away because we have more when we return.